Welcome back, collectors and treasure hunters. This is Behold Coin, the channel where history and value come together, one coin at a time. Today's spotlight shines brightly on a small yet powerful piece of American currency, the 2007 D1 dime Roosevelt coin. You won't believe the story, rarity, and value behind this little silver giant. Stick around, because what you think is just 10 cents might actually be worth a staggering $435 million in the collector's world. Let's dive into the rich and fascinating history of the United States dime, specifically the 2007 D Roosevelt dime. The dime, first introduced in 1796, has long been a cornerstone of American pocket change. But it wasn't until 1946, shortly after the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, that the dime got a complete makeover. The U.S. Mint honored Roosevelt's legacy, especially his contributions to combating polio, by placing his portrait on the coin. Franklin Roosevelt was not just a president, he was a symbol of strength during the Great Depression and World War II. His dedication to public service, his fireside chats, and his leadership made him a natural icon for American currency. His connection to the March of Dimes, a campaign to fight polio, made the dime the perfect coin to carry his legacy. Now fast forward to 2007, when the Denver Mint struck a significant batch of these Roosevelt dimes. With advancements in minting technology and changes in coin materials over the years, the 2007 D dime became more than just another coin, it became a collectible with stories etched in its shine. The 2007 D Roosevelt dime was minted at the Denver Mint, identifiable by the small D mint mark on the reverse side of the coin. It's made from a clad composition of copper and nickel, known for its durability and resistance to corrosion, but here's the twist: not all 2007 D dimes are created equal. Some coins from this batch exhibit minor die errors, off-center strikes, and even doubled dies, making them highly valuable to collectors. The total mintage for the 2007 D dime was massive, over 1.1 billion coins. However, due to circulation wear, environmental exposure, and loss over time, finding one in mint state condition is now a rare feat. Especially coins graded MS-68 or higher by PCGS or NGC are considered gems in the collector's universe. Here's where it gets exciting. Most people treat the 2007 D dime like any ordinary piece of change. But in high-grade conditions or with error varieties, this coin can skyrocket in value. Some versions have sold at auction for hundreds, even thousands, of dollars. For instance, an MS-68 specimen without any errors can easily reach $500 to $1,200. Add an error into the mix. You're looking at $5,000 to $20,000 in specialized auctions. Circulation examples with visible wear. They still hold potential, especially if you find one with unique anomalies. If you stumble upon a full band specimen, that's when the torch lines on the reverse are fully struck. It can double or triple the coin's value. The coin market has been on fire in recent years, and the 2007 D dime has followed suit. Rare varieties are being scooped up by investors, museums, and private collectors, and now, the big headline: $435 million. Yes, you heard that right. Certain ultra-rare error versions of the 2007 D dime, possibly those struck on the wrong planchets or with extreme double strikes, are said to command a mind-blowing $435 million in private valuation circles. While these cases are extremely rare and not widely publicized, their legendary status adds tremendous allure to the coin. Remember, that kind of value isn't tied to just any 2007 D dime, but to that one holy grail specimen, possibly still sitting unnoticed in a jar of change. So how can you find one of these hidden gems? Start by checking your loose change and coin rolls from banks. Look for sharp details, especially on Roosevelt's hair and the torch reverse. Use a jeweler's loupe or microscope to spot doubling, off-center strikes, or misaligned dies. That if you think you found something special, send it to PCGS or NGC for grading and authentication. Join online forums, Facebook groups, and auctions to learn from other collectors. Knowledge is the ultimate currency in the numismatic world. There you have it, the 2007 D Roosevelt dime, a coin with a humble face value of just 10 cents, but potentially worth millions under the right circumstances. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, this coin is a perfect example of how small change can make a big difference. So, check your pockets. Inspect your piggy banks. That ordinary dime could be your golden ticket. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, smash that like button, subscribe to Coin Collector Hub, and turn on notifications so you never miss another deep dive into numismatic treasures, and tell us in the comments, have you ever found a rare Roosevelt dime? Let's hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy hunting. Today, we're diving deep into one small but mighty coin, the 2008 United States 1 dime. Yes, that's right, just 10 cents, yet some of these dimes are turning heads in the collector world and could be worth as much as $435. So, what makes a regular Roosevelt dime potentially so valuable? Stick around as we uncover its long legacy, unique features, and why collectors are chasing the 2008 issue. The story of the American dime goes all the way back to the Coinage Act of 1792, when the U.S. Mint was officially established. The term dime comes from the Latin word decimus, meaning 1/10, because it represents 1/10 of a dollar. Over the centuries, the dime has gone through several transformations, from the draped bust to the capped bust, the seated liberty, and of course, the Mercury dime, which many consider one of the most beautiful U.S. coins ever made. But in 1946, following the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, the U.S. Mint honored him by introducing the Roosevelt dime, a design that still stands strong today. FDR was a huge supporter of the March of Dimes campaign to fight polio, so it was only fitting that his legacy be etched into the very coin that symbolizes that movement. Fast forward to 2008, and the Roosevelt dime was still going strong, produced in massive numbers, yes, but with some examples that defied the norm and became collector goldmines. Let's take a closer look at the 2008 Roosevelt dime. Obverse features a sharp left profile portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek. Look closely and you'll see his initials, JS, just at the base of Roosevelt's neck. Reverse displays a torch symbolizing liberty, flanked by an olive branch for peace and an oak branch for strength and independence. It reads, United States of America, 1 dime, and the ever-powerful motto, E pluribus unum. Now, the 2008 dime came in 2 primary mint marks, 2008, P 2008, D. In total, hundreds of millions were minted, but here's the twist, not all of them are created equal. What sets a valuable 2008 dime apart from the common ones in circulation? Collectors look for rarities, errors, and high-grade conditions. Here's what you need to be on the lookout for: off-center strikes, double die obverse or reverse missing clad layers, full torch details on the reverse, die cracks or cuts. If your 2008 dime is in mint state, MS, condition, especially MS 67 or higher, its value can jump dramatically. Certified coins in pristine condition have been known to sell for over $200 to $300 at auction. Combine a high grade plus a rare mint error. That's when you're looking at values of $400 or more. And yes, some specimens have even reached the $435 mark, especially when slabbed by grading services like PCGS or NGC. Now let's talk money. A 2008 dime, in everyday circulation, is worth exactly 10 cents, not much to get excited about. But the market tells a different story: circulated condition, still 10 cents, maybe a bit more if it's in great shape. MS 65 condition, typically around $3 to $10. MS 67 and above, between $150 and $350, depending on eye appeal and rarity. Rare error examples or top-graded coins, up to $435. Or even more in private sales or auctions. So yes, your pocket change could hide a little treasure, especially if it has a mint error or remains in flawless condition. So, what's the lesson here? Don't underestimate your change. The 2008 Roosevelt dime may be modern, but it has all the hallmarks of a future classic, especially if you can find rare variants or high-grade examples. Collector tips: always check for mint marks and unusual features, use a magnifying glass to inspect for doubling or die cracks, keep your high-grade finds safe in coin flips or slabs, consider professional grading for coins that look flawless, and of course, stay curious. Coin collecting is part history, part treasure hunt, and all about the thrill of discovery. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the 2008 Roosevelt dime. Have you found one in your change lately? Think you might have a rare gem hiding in your drawers? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss another coin story. More valuable finds and rare coin breakdowns are coming your way every week, right here on Coin Collector Hub. Until next time, keep collecting, keep checking your change, and who knows, maybe your next dime is worth $435.